Good morning. Welcome to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac, president of Roby Electric, and along with Trent Haston, president and CEO of the Roby family of companies, we are your hosts.
We're your host.
Hosts. What accent would
You
that
do
be?
have an accent
It's
today.
not host.
I don't know what's going on with you.
It almost sounds German. Trent, it's Sunday,
I don't hang
man.
out with people with weird accents.
You don't?
No. Stay away.
Well, I do, so we're probably okay.
Who do you know that has a weird accent, Patrick?
Gee, I'm telling you what, I'm going to have to really think about that one for a while.
I was hanging out with my neighbor that's been in my neighborhood about a year the other night, and we were listening. He said, play some music. I put on country music. I put on Eric Church radio. And he's like, that's all you listen to is country. And I said, I really didn't understand. I said, how do you know this is country? And he's from Ohio.
Okay.
And he married a girl, actually. His wife is from the Granite Falls, the same hometown as Eric Church, by the way. But he said, man, you can't hear the twang? I said, no, I can't. It sounds like rock and roll. I said, it sounds like the Eagles with a little edge.
Well, for those that don't know, I mean, we intro the show to an Eric Church song.
I know.
I'm just saying the rest of the audience might not know that.
I think it was Carolina on my mind.
If they're not into Eric Church. Well, we got off on a funny start on this show, Trent, but we have an awesome show lined up with Kayleen McCabe's going to be here for the second and third segment from DIY's Rescue Renovation. I'm really excited to talk to her.
I mean, always be humble, but you've gone somewhere if your guest is Rescue Renovations, nationally known. I mean, I think she's going to talk about some international things that she's helping with the skills organization while she's on here. She's so awesome. She's fun. I did not meet her. She was on our show about, 8 months ago, I think.
Yeah, February 28th, if you want to go try to find the podcast.
I said 8 months,
podcast.
And I was not here. That's the only show I've ever missed. I don't think y'all thought that her and my personality could be in the same room.
No, I think it could, and you will find out, folks. Please listen. If you can't listen and you're going to church or you're going to get taken away for the second and third segment, get the podcast because you are. She's a self-proclaimed firecracker.
Oh yeah, we've talked to her a little bit. She's entertaining and it makes our job easy. Well, what we're going to talk about with her is something she's most passionate about, and she tries to use her platform as being, a international spokesperson for the construction and renovation and residential construction industry, is our labor force shortage with youth in America and even people from all over the world, and how we need to pick that up, especially in America. And the funny thing is, I'm going to tee this up a little bit. I've had a couple conversations this week. I'll talk about my second one in the next conversation, but one of our Andrew Roby clients, we renovated their house last year in Eastover. Walter Brigman's his name. Him and I became good buddies, and I want to help him, and he wants to help me, and he's just a great, great guy. He was in the banking industry. That's how we met him as a client, and in the last year or two, he's got out of the banking industry. Next thing you know, we go have a beer, and he's telling me that he wants to buy a small business. And this is the evolution. This is what makes America so great. He said, I want to hustle. I want to smell the sawdust, feel the grit. And I'm like, you want to get it into the construction business? He's like, well, I think he's looking at a stone business, looking at some other stuff. And he called me this week in the evening, left me a message. I was actually at the Home Builders Association meeting on a Tuesday night, and I texted him. I said, can I call you back either tonight or first thing in the morning? He said, first thing in the morning. I call him back, and he told me what he bought. He's 2.5 weeks in. He bought a mold remediation business.
Oh, no? Okay, wow.
They have 9 employees. He's like, I'm the dead weight around here. And what he wanted to talk to me about, and this is what I talk about with all other entrepreneurs, you and I talk about it, you run Roby Electric, is he said, man, I need a drywall mechanic trades guy, and I need a up and coming assistant general manager that can help my production side. And where in the world do you find these people? I said, welcome to my world, bud.
I'm telling you. No, I remember 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, it was a little bit easier to find people like that, but now, I mean, it's impossible to find a tradesperson. I mean, that's what's so cool about what Kayleen's doing is really getting that message out.
It really is, and we're you and I both through NARI, the National Association of the Remodeling Industry, which you're the current president of the Charlotte chapter. Me through the Home Builders Association. I'm your counterpart, right? So
hey, we're in this together.
But both are fully vested in the education and the training that the youth of America needs, and educating the public, including their parents, of the opportunity and the value and what you can earn and the great living you can earn being a tradesperson and in the trade industry.
Well, right, and I think part of Kayleen's message is, hey, if you're not sure if college is for you, go be a tradesperson for 3 or 4 years, save some money. If you decide you want to go to college at that point, heck, you can pay for it and maybe lessen yourself of a debt burden, or you might find out you like it. And I think that's really what she's trying to tell America. I mean, or the world, really.
I was telling the story the other day to a guy. I said, man, at 12 years old, I was driving the Bobcat. My dad would, just so I could work, because he told me I could work if I wanted something to do. I remember tearing down a house in Dilworth, and he was driving the dump truck back and forth to the dump. I would tear it down and pile it up and get it all ready, and then he'd come by. I was 12,
Wow.
He was just doing it so I could make $4.25 an hour under the table.
I remember doing it as a kid. My uncle was a contractor, and we would paint boards for him. I think he paid us like 10 cents a board or something like that. And I'm not even sure if he ever really even used them, but that was fun. I mean, that was a good exposure, and you're right. I mean, I don't think some kids don't get that opportunity.
So stay tuned. We have Kayleen McCabe from Rescue Renovation.
Yep, from the DIY Network.
She's going to be with us, and I'm going to finish my story about my other conversation about labor shortage this week, so stay tuned.